basically, this dude says, in my opinion, Cass is the worst person in the game.
Mhm.
But I've only won across from maybe one or two distant players. Majority of the time, whichever team has Cass is practically an insta lose.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say yeah, because not that she's the worst, but that it's because Casses are shit.
Yeah. I mean, that's us too. Like, fucking, what is it? I'm sure we have a winning record against, what is it, Maves or whatnot, because, most of them come in, they vanish, they do stupid shit. Either they die or fucking, they'll vanish and run away and not participate in the fight. So that same logic could go to like Maeve because she can't she can't what is it? I guess hard carry a target. If the Maeve is bad, then they'll fuck up and they'll do stupid shit and die for it. But the character's not bad because the players are bad. The character's bad because of his tools. And Cass's tools aren't. Basically, Cass is her ult. If she finds ways to get her ult off, fucking she's S tier. If she can't get her ult off, then she's, I don't know, CB at best. And her only real utility is the fact that she can fuck with zero cool, is what makes her, gives her any position. But yeah, as opposed to like, fucking Makutu's objectively shit because his kit sucks. Like he just does nothing well. So it doesn't matter, fucking who's playing him limited by his tools, which are non-existent.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about, because I thought this would be interesting, to talk about the pushback I got against some of the tiers on the list, because some people were fine with some of them, some people weren't. Despite clearly explaining Zero Cool, people still really think Kulev is a better healer than Zero Cool, and they look at Zero Cool in B tier and they think, well, that's wrong because Zero Cool has sustained healing. He heals himself constantly. He has a shield. He has the debuff, and he's like a tank basically.
Are you talking about Kulev?
Good.
You mean Kulev because you said Zero Cool?
Yeah, no. They say that Kulev is better than Zero Cool because Kulev is a tank.
Yeah. Oh, you're saying they got mad that
that Zero Cool is above him, basically.
Yeah, and they're fucking retarded.
And that Mekko is above Kulev. Because, Mekko only has heal on hit, or whatever. When that's not what she brings to the table. That's not what makes her powerful,
She has a dedicated heal every 5 seconds. Well, 6 seconds, and 5 if you use her. Like, what? People are stupid. I don't think anyone's actually, like, fucking looked at Kulev's healing numbers to know. Like, fucking Cool. He literally only heals about, like, what, fucking 55 or some shit every 3 seconds. Fucking it takes him 3 seconds to heal, fucking 50, points worth of healing. His heal lasts for, was it 10 seconds without the mod? Fucking, what is that? Like a little over 150, maybe 200 health. That's like a single fucking Mekko heal.
Yeah, it's like again, like people don't. This is when I made this tier list. Like people can make up the tier list about whatever they want, but this is specifically a team play tier list. This is team play, and I think what it is that people go in playing Kulev in solos or duos or trios or whatever, and they think he's really good. But in team play, when you're up against a solo Kulev is trash. Like he's good.
That's the thing. It's not even team play. Why Kulev is bad in all settings. Just that players are bad. Like I've never played a team, or I've never been, whether it fucking damn team queued or solo queued, fucking saw an enemy Kulev of another team and not been able to kill someone. Is you can individually out damage his shit. As long as especially if you have a Zero Cool healing, you can literally just stay on whoever you're attacking by yourself and out damage his fucking totem. Or even again, just in the mid fucking, what is it? Or fuck it, I see the totem go down or whatnot. I just hit it and destroy it, and now
that's another thing. People don't hit totems. People do not hit totems. They think that's another reason that people think Kulev is really good is because good players kill totems. There aren't a lot of good players.
Oh, if you attack the totem, you're not attacking them. And it's like, it doesn't matter. Fucking, I'm getting a heal. You're not actually hurting me. I destroy your totem. You have no heal for another 13 seconds. And again, that's actually another thing. You don't have to aim at the totem or whatnot. Like, just fighting in it is like, all right, toss a fucking sucker bomb. It just took like 90 damage. Fucking Buttercup starts tossing her fucking, well, between the sucker bomb and Buttercup's fucking whiplash, that totem's dead without the fucking the totem buff, mod or whatnot. And if you're running that, then you just made a shitty character even shittier to protect a shitty heal, which would go down with I don't know, any other fucking melee. I mean, you don't even have to specifically target the fucking totem because melee attacks hit in the AoE, or melee attacks they hit multiple targets that's in the path of the swing. So if you guys are fighting in the middle of the fucking totem, the totem is just gonna get hit. It's just gonna get hit in the crossfire or whatnot. I just melee attacks itself.
Yeah, for sure. Like I think Kulev is really powerful if people don't if they're dumb. Like if you don't hit the totem and you don't single out one target, well, of course he's gonna heal. Like of course they're just gonna get healed naturally over time. It's like the opposite of zero cool, right? Like with zero cool, you want to split your damage, you want to pressure him, you want to put a lot of pressure on every character and then go into the backline and hit him. But with Kulev, you just want to hit one person. You just want to hit one person. You don't want to hit multiple people.
People keep bringing up his fucking shield, like, oh, but his shield, saves him. It's like his shield's on a fucking 14-second cooldown. It's like destroy through the shield is 200 health with the fucking mod, and it's 14 seconds. Destroy the shield, and there's nothing else. No one, they've got nothing else to save them. Just keep attacking. It's like the shield is a fucking complete non-factor. In addition to a shitty heal. So, again, players are just bad.
Yeah, for sure. I just think among bad players, they're going to think that Kulev is a lot better than he is. I think Kulev is at best B tier. I don't think he's any higher than that.
Like you said, on a team play, if you can find a way to kill his terrorist targets, then I guess you can get some mileage out of him.
Yep. And he only works with double heal. Like you can't run him solo, because like you see what we do to teams that only run Kulev. It's just Cage, Siphon, Boomatar, like they're dead. What can Kulev do? You put up the shield. That's only 200 health. This is a 1600 damage combo over the course of like 5 seconds.
Nah, his Halo ain't doing shit about.
Yeah, for sure. Like I think Kulev is balanced, but might need a little buff. But he's not anything special. He's not winning games, He's not carrying games.
Exactly.
Another thing that I completely disagree with is people don't think Nidhogg is amazing. Nidhogg has everything you want. Your tank walks up to Nidhogg, your tank is dead. A Mave walks up to Nidhogg, and Nidhogg can stun her. Nidhogg has an amazing stun, situationally dependent, with, if you're near a wall. He has amazing burst damage. He has really hard-hitting normals. He has a great escape, and he has 2 of the best ults in the game that can change entire team fights by themselves. You can literally kill an entire team with his ult if you catch all 4 of them. And even if you're just running like Death Growl and you only get 1 kill, you still win the fight. They're amazing ults.
I know what people think is fucking they're missing flame breaths. Basically they're probably using flame breath from like a distance, like, oh shit, I can't hit this. Or they chuck out a Boomatar in the neutral and the person dodges, like, well, this move sucks, and they power slide into 4 people and get melted for it. Basically they're just playing, they're playing him wrong. Or like how I, when I started or whatnot, I tried to play him like fucking day, go in the back line, do shit. It's like you've got nothing, and then you get turned and burned. It's like, with him you wait for the setup. Or again, like fucking why go into the back to fuck with the healer when the enemy Buttercup, did you the favor of coming to your face to do shit.
Exactly. Like, he plays off of everything else really well. Like a freeze happens, throw your Boomatar. Cage happens, throw your Boomatar. Stun happens, throw your Boomatar. Somebody's like, that Buttercup's get a little bit too comfy in your backline, throw your Boomatar. Breathe on her. That somebody's draining your teammate right now, throw that Boomatar. He punishes Boomatar so hard. He punishes so hard with Fire Breath. He has great escapes and getting into position for things with his slide. And then if you dive the zero cool in the back line and he has Ride the Lightning up and you don't have your CC dependent characters there to stop him immediately, whoever just got Ride the Lightning is dead. Like even if it's just like zero cool goes around a wall and you dive and you go back there and solo ult, whoever's back there. Their whole team has to come out of position to come try to save whoever you rode the lightning. And if that person who got rode the lightning dies, well, you just won the team fight.
That's also another thing I think that affects people's decision, like with randoms or whatnot, the team fights can, last forever, or, like a lot of the times, like early when we played or whatnot, kept running into the, we can't keep people dead long enough to get the point. Or, we can't play objective because people keep coming back or whatnot. And that's because, again, people attack different targets or, they're not efficient with how they kill shit. So it's like, by the time you kill one person, you don't group up enough or, save abilities to get the next pick. So, the fights just, keep happening. And I think that's what's affecting people's decisions for character. Like Kulev would look cool. Kulev looks better in that situation because if you just keep attacking different targets over and over again, or you're attacking different targets, just changing them. It's like that's what Kulev's heal plays so strongly to. Because while you attack one target, fucking this other target's healing, you switched off that one target before you got to kill them to attack the already healed target. That target gets healed, and they just keep healing up. So in an unfocused team, I see that's why people would like him or whatnot because they can never kill him because they don't stay with the same target. And I don't know. I guess in that kind of a game, maybe they don't fucking think Needhog is that good because I don't know, like they're boomataring one character, they're fucking power sliding a different character, and they're fucking I don't know, trying to fire breath the healer or the gizmo shooting off at the top ground, while they're on point or whatnot. So like they're just being inefficient with their shit, as opposed to I don't know, fucking damn, like I don't know, they probably hold Damon high in regard because all you do is just run up to them and just hit them, and no one's gonna parry him. So they think, oh my god, I'm invincible with Damon, not realizing that they get pulled and burned or whatnot.
Yep. I think
they basically just how the game's supposed to be played. Because again, all horrible when everyone's bad.
Yes, exactly. And because there's no rank player, no customs, we're not seeing good players being made. I think a lot of people think they're good. A lot of people probably think they're really good, but in a coordinated team setting, they would die. And as we've seen with Heelys and Jules, with with the 97% win rate, Zero Cool, nobody was getting through that. How many teams really got through that? Like I don't know many people that beat that team.
I guess not enough people got 50 node and fucking power cells or 600 node and damn objective. So I guess they think they're good.
Yeah. And then, like in our situation, like we would dominate teams and then they would bitch at us for using meta shit.
It's just like that shit's as they're losing to it, it's a gimmick.
It's a gimmick, yeah. It's like, oh yeah, Cage into Boomataar is a gimmick. Like, it's the best thing in the game, sir.
Yeah, and then fucking the one, it's like they beat us one match. They felt confident. We beat the next game. We win the first team fight, and they just stayed in fucking base in Sky Garden. And then what you said, they talk shit and they
they hated us. Yeah, it's so dumb. How do you? So the two other characters I wanted to talk about were Buttercup and Mekko, because Mekko is new. But how do you feel about Buttercup? I still feel like Buttercup is S tier. I just feel like she does everything the game wants you to do. Like there's no reason not to have her. She's just amazing. She does everything.
Yeah, Buttercup's still a great character. It's just in her,
in her DNA.
She's the only defensive character. I don't know. I guess people, they think of Buttercup. They think, I don't know, run up, fucking burl around, fucking use whiplash and pop an ult or whatever, and I don't know, toss a stupid pull. But she's the only character who can effectively, protect the backline. Like, the reason why Zirkel's hard to deal with isn't, like his mobility is an issue or whatnot, but he's not hard to deal with because of just his mobility, because a team can run it down, but who stops you from doing that? Buttercup pulling slow. Like she just makes the whole peeling process. She's the only character who can effectively peel in the game, or can peel multiple people, and we all know what it's like to be dealt with in her slow. Fucking, she has a potent fucking pull or whatnot. Damn, her burnout is just deals good damage. Fucking AOE attack. Fucking has knockup CC.
Damn, she's just a complete character. She's just a complete character, in my opinion.
And she even has form of sustain in her burl.
Yep.
Just saying, her extra staying power. She just plays well. It's just in her design.
Yeah, I think she's one of the most well designed characters in the game, honestly. Like everything she does is effective, and has multiple uses.
It's just how the game. It's just in her kit. Why Makutu's shit is the opposite for her. It's why she's good. Her kit.
Yeah, speaking of that, I put Mekko in S tier because I think he's good.
He's a gimmick fucking KO. Go
ahead.
I was gonna say, like, at least for me, I don't think of this. Like his lifeline, it's whatever. More times, fucking, it's a burden on teams because the person will like lifeline you away from like a guaranteed kill or like lifeline you back into danger or whatnot. Like no one's making good use out of that move, and you know, like on its own, it's just not. It's not special. Fucking his runaway move. You know, I guess I don't know.
I don't even think.
Maybe
Here's the thing, right? Because I think I have like an understanding of like what they were going for, and I think it's like he's more like a. It's not that when they say he has low mobility, I don't think it's that he actually has low mobility because he has the escape or the push off move. It's that you want to. He's designed around that, you know, the safety zone.
right.
Like, the reason you put safety zones down and then you lifelink somebody so that you know you don't take as much damage. You're taking a lot of their damage, but you're taking half of their damage as well. And you in safety zone, people get on your safety zone, you push them off with that button. He's just designed around being inside of his safety zone, which is problematic in a lot of ways.
Right, and that's what I was going at. You know, his other two, as far as I'm concerned, his other two moves are Makutu tier shit. You know, by themselves they don't matter. It's just he goes off a patently stupid fucking ability. Safety zone is Zero Cool's fucking modded damn defense move or defense ult. Like literally, they gave this character an ult in a fucking 12-second cooldown that he can extend a 9-second duration to 12 seconds, so it's always up on the field. And you basically just pick a point, stay on that point, and fucking there's no reason to not be on there. And then you know, it just makes everything more annoying. Fucking yeah, everyone hated fighting a Buttercup. Well, you know, effectively double everyone's health in that safety zone because that's exactly what that is. It was just designed in a poor, like, in a completely uninteresting way. Like, they could have made it, like, I don't know, fucking, what is it? Not an AoE, but I guess like a stasis around him or whatnot. He pops this, the safety zone in. It's an area of effect around him so he can move with it, but it only lasts like 4 seconds. So, you have the potential for, like, making good plays or whatnot. You pop safety zone when you see a burst happening. You're like, oh shit. May have just caged and siphoned this guy. Let me pop safety zone to negate or to half that damage. Or oh shit, I hear an ult going off or a cast is popping your ult. Let me pop a safety zone real quick to just to outplay shit. It's like that would have been interesting, but when it's on a fucking a 9-second duration and can be extended to its own fucking cooldown, so you pop it, it stays on the field for 12 seconds and you got it back. That's just brain dead. It's like there's no playability around that. There's no fucking interesting design. It's just you obviously do it, man.
Yeah, he's just built. Basically, it's like they design safety zone first, and then they design the tools around safety zone, and basically safety zone is mekko. That's what mekko is. He is safety zone,
right?
And while I do think that like lifelink is a cool ability, it's really unique and it can suffice in a lot of really interesting situations. His kit wants him to use it for safety zone,
right?
And for the most basic of stuff, like just reducing damage on an already reduced damage, ally.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, and it's like I said, like if you took away safety zone, he'd be damn near Makutu, irrelevant. A range tank, that's not what's the point of tanks in this game? To peel off for your healer. It's like he can't do that. That already should relegate him to shit tier or whatnot. But
yeah,
again,
like each tank felt like each tank felt like designed in a way that made sense. Like Bastardo's the backline tank. He jumps in the background and he does what he wants. Like you have to turn around on him or he'll fuck up people in the backline. Buttercup is the defensive tank. She's got pulls, she's got slows, she's got AoE damage. She can move really fast. And then Makutu's like the pseudo tank healer. He's just lots of sustain. But like mekko, it's like I don't really personally understand what was he supposed to do. His identity is safety zone. Is it supposed to be? If it's supposed to be protecting his allies, like protecting the team, like that, then they did it poorly. Good.
If his safety zone weren't broken, it'd be a poor idea because then you just group them all in the area to get Needhog ulted. So their thing's just like, oh shit, I'm pretty sure like they knew this was a bad idea. It's just like, oh wait, fucking, we're gonna have them all on a single point, and then they could all get hit by a giant AoE. How do we fix this? And it's like, oh yeah, we'll give them a 50% damage reduction. And clap our hands for ourselves. Aren't we so smart? We're so clever. And just fucking a stupid idea.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not playing inside, like the only people that play outside of it are like Damon and Zero Cool. Good.
Right. Fucking man, just like a poor idea that they made overpowered to compensate for the fact that it was a dumb idea.
Yeah, I mean, like Lifelink felt like the start of like a good kit. right? Like protecting your allies. And then they just needed two interesting things to accompany that. But instead of, what they did was, they made the safety zone. And this isn't about protecting your allies anymore. It's just about sitting in a small circle, being immortal, basically.
Right.
Because we've had situations where we've been ulted inside a safety zone, 4 people, by Nidhogg ult, being hit by the entire team, and we barely take any damage because why would we,
Basically, the game already had problems with, fucking being able to kill people and, accomplish anything. They just made it worse with the sustain, with, fucking the mekko heal.
Yeah, and people aren't
mekko heal, mekko safety zone and getting healed.
Yeah, people aren't really feeling the full power of this yet because maybe they might never feel the full power of it because most of the best players have already stopped playing or play very little, and they're not coming up with new strats anymore. They don't care. But if customs came, if ranked came, mekko would be a menace, and people would be crying at this character way harder than they ever cried at Buttercup because he is in uncoordinated play. He is impossible to beat with a coordinated team. Like you thought CC chain combos were hard. Now have immortality.
And it takes no coordination, just pop the bubble, stay in there. Actually, I was gonna say, because you guys already confirmed that Nidhogg, like his fire does percentage, his fire doesn't get reduced by the damage.
I actually think it does.
Wait, it does?
Because Damon's ult gets reduced by it.
Oh, does it? Oh, well.
Yeah, dumb, right? Dumb, right? The one thing he had going for him in that matchup, gone. But no, he still does a percentage-based damage. It's just 50% less.
I mean, yeah, sure. What is it? Well, I guess it's not true. Like I said, like in MOBAs, there's like you can have a percentage damage, but it's not true damage or whatnot, because percentage base could still be reduced by whatever armor you're wearing, but true damage just flat. Like this is a true 50%. Like regardless of whatever the fuck you're doing or what status you're in, you will lose 50% of your health or whatnot.
Yeah, he still gets Nidhogg still fucks him up because he can't dodge the stun without using his own ability, and the fire is still potent. And then he just takes free autos, so he's only got a 700 health pool. So once that shield's down, you're fucked.
And he can't hit stun him, like Buttercup or not. If you're wailing on her, she can hit stun you to stop you from doing that. It's like he's got to sit there and take it.
Yep.
Keep hitting him. Actually, if anything, he may make Mekko better. Fucking, just keep attacking him because he can't do shit about it. So someone else has to, hit you to stop you from attacking him, to stop you from proccing your passive. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, he's really problematic. Just very, very problematic character. Parts of his design I enjoy, but safety zone is just a problem in my opinion. But I wanted to address Cass's ult is what puts her in C tier. Her ult, if her ult goes unchecked, again, if Makutu was buffed and he becomes meta tank, you automatically take Cass because the only thing stopping Cass from being like the best character in the game is this. Yeah, all the CC and the fact that Makutu's bad. If Makutu becomes good, if he becomes good, there's no reason not to run, can't touch us 25% duration and then, castle, because what can they do to stop it? Yeah. You're taking all that damage. Like you basically, you have to run mekko. You have to run mekko or you have to run another, Makutu, because it doesn't matter if it's one person that they kill. It doesn't matter if it's just one person. You just lost a team fight because of it. And you can't do anything about it. And it's not just her hitting you in the back line with all that damage. Their whole team is going to be there hitting you. That's what I think people forget with the Cass ult. They think it's just Cass. Like, no, Cass has a team behind her when she's doing that.
You're still fighting everyone else. And they're still attacking you, still on your healer. And again, it's like you don't go up to full health when she pops her health. You don't get a full health, healing or whatnot. It's like, if you're already like half health during the fight or whatnot, and she comes in with that, she's getting kills.
Yeah, but I think people are playing Makutu up more than basically people think Makutu is the best tank in the game. It said he can 1v4 teams without dying instantly, and he can hold the attention of the entire enemy team.
And that's the problem. Teams are if he's holding he's holding bad players' attention. Again, there's literally no reason to attack Makutu. It's like he has nothing to make you attack him. You're just wasting your time. Like every ability and auto you're using on him could have been used on their healer. Could have been used on the Needhog, who's actually doing damage and fucking with you, or the Gizmo shooting in the back. It's like literally fucking. You see Makutu fight everyone else around him. He can't stop you. It's like just keep hitting that person, around him until you kill them. Move to the next person, and then collapse on Makutu.
Yeah, basically, Makutu because Makutu's so slow and he doesn't have anything ranged. He can't really catch up with anybody doing anything. And even if he catches up with them, what can he punish them with, right? Like a Bastardo, he can do some damage to you. He can take a Daemon out of stealth. He's got a really good the Whirlwind does like quite a bit of damage. He can hit stun. But like once Makuta gets up to you, what is he going to do? He's going to punch you once, and then you're going to dodge, and then he has to catch up to you again. Like what can he punish you with? What does he do?
Or he uses the bars that you just dodge right through.
Yeah, I think it's just a meme. I think the whole people might say that Makutu on stages with the what are those things called? The environments? Hazards? Yeah, I think Makutu's top tier on stuff with stages with hazards because he can push people off of stuff.
And it's like to bad players who stay by the stage hazards, knowing there's Makutu, or just in general, you shouldn't be by stage hazards. It's like if you're in Aqueducts, the enemy has a kulev. It's like we should know this by now. He's running Bamboozle. If it's like 2 minutes into the match, 2 minutes, 50 seconds into the match, he has Bamboozle. He's by a stage hazard. It's clear what he wants to do. Don't be there. Or you see a Makutu there, don't be there. It's like I don't know. This shit should be out. Like this is all week one strats that people fell for. Like we're still falling for this shit by now. It's I don't know what to say. I hope you're just starting off the game.
Yeah, like there's no reason. Like if you're near a stage hazard, there's no reason for you to be. If a Makutu's there and a stage hazard's there, don't be there. Basically, there's no point.
Like hell, it's so predictable at this point. It's like what is it? If we're on say the whirling points by like A and C on Aqueducts, and I know they have a kulev. As soon as I hear a bamboozle him, I just look for the kulev and I'm pulling him because I know he's trying to fucking moving our teammates into the gate. It's just
this is stuff that's another thing. Uncoordinated teams, they don't look out for this sort of stuff. Like you hear a bamboozle, you hear a bamboozle, and we're on a team together. One of us is stunning that. Yeah. Like same with mekko. If a mekko ults and there's a stun up, she's getting stunned. Yeah. Like any channeled ult, we handle. Uncoordinated teams don't do that.
Well, that's the thing. It doesn't even take coordination. It's just it takes being a good player, knowing when ults are coming up, or just having the presence of mind. You hear the shit going off. It's don't let it keep. If you see a mekko healing and you're attacking your healing target, you're stupid. It's switch from fucking the healing target, go to her. It's hell, even if you don't even have any CC or whatnot, just attack her. She can't heal herself, or unless she's running that stupid healing thing. She's healing herself to reduction. There's no reason to not attack her.
Yeah, that's another reason I think people underestimate mekko, and they might put her lower than just being strong because she's definitely A tier. Is that they go in and they get into really shitty situations. They think, I need to go in and I need to hit so I can heal my teammates. That's not how she plays. And if you're doing that, you're dumb because you're putting yourself in situations where you can die.
Yeah. No, fucking, the only reason you're only attacking shit to either to, knock someone, to get someone off of your teammate while you're attacking, or while, they're being hit stunned, or fucking, if no pressure's on, you don't go into the backline to attack, your heal, again, your heal is a 6 second. There's a 6 second heal, going down to 5 seconds if you use the ability. It's you just play the backline, heal around. There should never be a situation where mekko's, fucking keeping up with the damagers and attack damage, because you're probably keeping up in deaths too, that way.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's why I really do think, I don't know why, but people really think that, I think this is a new player thing, is they think that, oh, I only have this heal, so I'm supposed to be hitting. That's where healing comes from with this character, but that's not true. 90% of your healing, 95, 99% of your healing is the heal. It's not the heal and hit. The heal and hit is just extra. It's like Kulev's passive, you know? You're not healing with Kulev's passive, you're healing with his heal, you know?
Yeah, I don't think people know. Like the heal, was it the passive only heals like 12 points a hit or whatnot. Yeah. It's like you're not hitting in any major in a game with dodges, parries, fucking. You can be hit from any side or whatnot. Fucking Gizmo could toss a sucker bomb. Like you're not doing any significant healing with your passive. That's just extra. That's just the cherry on top, or whatnot. It's like you see, by all means, get your hits in when you can, when it's safe to do so, but never, never put yourself in danger to go fighting or whatnot, or to like fight without a purpose. That's how you get killed. Like again, like May, or I say Maeve, Miko, with her chain heal, with her extra, healing, and with adrenaline or whatnot, she's built to survive. Her 3 dodges is like there's no. You should be the last. It's like she's a zero cool to a lesser extent or whatnot. You should be the last one to die on your team as your Miko. She just has every tool to get away, and she has fucking a CC for no reason. That freeze is like she's just designed to survive in every way, shape, or form.
Yeah, but people play her to die. They just die. They jump in the back line and die, or they jump into a middle of a fight and they die, and they take a whole bunch of damage, and they have to focus on healing themselves instead of healing, their teammates.
Or better yet, when they fucking run Stalker, like they run Stalker, they jump in, like they pop all 3 fucking evades to run into the back line to get Cage siphoned by the Miko, and as they're being siphoned, they pop fucking stealth. Like, the Buttercup isn't currently, whirling them, so they don't actually proc their stealth. So they die with their ult. It's just like I don't know. Every time I watch a streamer go against a Miko or whatnot, and they pop their salt, like they pop their their stalk to run away. It's like it never works. It's like you're already taking damage. It's like if you take damage, you're unstocked, and it takes time for the stock to come back.
Yeah, it's like they don't realize that Stalker is meant to be an engagement ult, not a disengagement ult.
Right. It's like you're not just automatically invincible, invisible, or whatnot, or you don't just stay invisible through hits. It knocks you, get knocked out if you take damage. But yeah, I like 95% of stocks used in Bleeding Edge get wasted.
Yeah, because people aren't coordinated enough to use them.
Yeah.
Like it is specifically a team play ult. Like you're not using that if you're not playing on a team, because you need to set other shit up for free, basically.
Right. I don't know, it's just one of those things. Like again, like Maku, says they're supposed, a character's supposed to be advanced, or fucking, what is it? Its abilities are not readily apparent or whatnot, or I guess it's not upfront easy or whatnot. So they think, oh, this shit is supposed to be difficult, so I'm a pro for using it, and they stay, they continue with that train of thought even as they're using it incorrectly or fucking up with it.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like, what are you going to take? The one that, flat out, heals the shit out of your teammate as an ult or whatnot, out heals a zero cool heal. Or
basically makes them immortal when you put it on them almost.
Right, and apparently, just an apparently good use to ult, or, good ult to use or whatnot. Or am I going to take the esoteric shit, to look like I know what I'm doing? I'm pretty sure that's just like some point of, I don't know, condescension for some dudes. Just like, oh, you're a Miko who runs fucking Life Force, you're easy. I run fucking Stalker because I'm big brained. As I die, stalk away to die with it and waste my ult.
Yeah, I think people really do think like that sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think anybody on the tier list should be moved? Like, do you think like everybody's fine where they are now?
Oh, you're talking about tier list made?
Yeah. Like,
yeah,
good.
It for the most part still applies.
Yeah, I mean, I would have moved. I had moved Damon down to D tier, but with the tech, the combo tech, I just moved it back up to C because it has very niche use, very niche, interesting use. Because Damon now, you can't fuck with Damon near a stage hazard because if you're a squishy that can be thrown, because Damon will kill you for it.
Yeah.
He can throw it like many times. Bastardo ulted me recently, And I had sleep up, and I just slept him while he was ulting me, and I just threw him into the water because you can do that.
Well, you're unkillable. You're unkillable to damage, not stage or not being thrown off the map.
Yeah.
Fucking also, good job. It's hell of an outplay. I'd be pissed as shit. It's like, did this motherfucker really just do that? You do some shit like that.
Yeah, I've been that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been getting the clips for that video I'm talking about. I have like a whole compilation of like Maves, of throwing Maves and Casses. Anybody that chases me to the edge of a stage or to the gate, I just sleep them and throw them in.
Oh shit! Not even just that. I'm talking about you do that to me out of unkillable. I'd be like, did this motherfucker just kill me during my unkillable? What?
But yes, you can kill somebody like that.
But fuck, what was I saying? Oh yeah, about the Damon thing. I mean, I still, because there's no custom matches, so we couldn't get to try, like a Dame, his sleep builds, or sleep fucking, add silence onto it or whatnot, sleep the healer, and just do everything, go, kill time at that point. Try to do some form of dividing the team and killing from the inside.
Yeah, I definitely feel like there are parts of the games that are unexplored, and I think people use that as an excuse for why some characters are better than they are. Like, but as far as I'm concerned, Zero Cool is on every team, like basically every team. And if he isn't on every team, it would the only team I could see that wouldn't have a Zero Cool would be double heal mekko kulev. That's it. But that's really it. Other than that, yeah, because there's no custom matches and there's no ranked play. People think some characters are better than they are, and they think some characters are much worse than they are, because they haven't encountered real teams yet, and most of the real teams left. If custom matches come, if team ranked comes, if custom matches come, this is going to be a rude wake up call for a lot of players. A lot of players that think the solo heal kulev is good, that think that Damon is good, that think that Makutu is anything worth taking, that Nidhogger doesn't almost need to be on almost every team, that Buttercup isn't an amazing tank, like the Zero Cool isn't almost necessary. The Zero Cool is necessary. They're gonna get a rude wake up call. But that'll probably never happen because
fucking game over hardcore.
Yes, I don't think they want this game to be competitive. I mean, you saw the patch. Just one nerf to Buttercup when Buttercup isn't even the most powerful character in the game. It's just the character that people complain about. Yeah,
I mean, or just the nerf itself was just unsubstantial. Like, I don't know. Like, I honestly don't even notice they. Like, it's just, what is it? You move slightly faster. Like, pragmatically speaking, nothing changed. It's like, if you weren't getting away before with the slow, you're still not getting away. Fucking. If you were trying to chase after someone, you still, got peeled off. Like, you just move a little bit faster. I guess like the only substantial.
Well, the thing about it to me that was substantial is that as a Damon, the 1 second, only the 1 second out really helps me because like normally when I would get out of it and I would shift strike, but shift strike's affected by slowed. But now if I wait that 1 second or I dodge, like I can get away. Like it's made it slightly more bearable. Of course, she still shits all over Damon, but it has made that more bearable for sure.
Right, but like I said, like for me, like the nerf didn't what nerf? It it changed nothing. Like she still played the same. It's still gonna be the same or whatnot. So fucking like the whole thing they wanted the pat on the back, they didn't do anything special with. Like I said, the whole fucking that's just the story of Ninja Theory the entire time. Fucking what is it? They claim they fixed something or made some kind of, I don't know, change to matchmaking, or they fixed some bug, and it's like, no, they didn't. It's